Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you? So, I think you've done this before. I'm not sure. I like to just say real quick I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures. I call it spiritual charades. Try to describe the picture the best I can. There's always a reason for whatever they show or say. So, if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind. You'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. Go, I know what he's talking or what she's talking about. It's not exact science. We communicate the best way we can. Sometimes you got to stretch it outside the box a little bit. They won't give me all the details. She'll give me just enough so you should know understand what she's referring to. So we're going to talk to Paulette. Why is she saying Paulette with a P? And Paulette with a P. Did I say it wrong? I'm Paulette with a capital P. She's kind of, I'm Paulette with a capital P, like, ooh. So sometimes they'll ask me to pull a card, and I usually use my release deck. It's something you need to release, and I shuffle until she tells me to stop. So she picked out surrender worry. Make a commitment to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. So keep that in mind, because she's saying you kind of have a knot in your stomach like I do. You're not a Sagittarius, are you? Oh my goodness, because I'm always woo. That's just part of our nature. So she says you need to learn how to breathe. I think she's talking to me too. And she's talking about being in a fine kettle of fish. I don't know if you know that saying or not. That's a fine kettle of fish. Don't remember exactly what that means. Okay, she's baking cookies. She's got an apron on. Even if she didn't wear an apron, sometimes that just means that the person liked to cook a lot. She's got a cookie sheet. It's different. I don't know if there's a reason for her showing it this way. It's very shiny, silver. It has no edges on it, no sides on it. It's just a flat piece of metal, and then it curves up on one end. On one side, it curves all along that side. I don't know if it's not really a handle. I don't know I don't think I've ever seen one like this. It's her show. It's her ball game. She says, you are more beautiful inside and out than you know. You don't give yourself enough credit. There's something weighing you down right now, something really heavy. Like she's showing it, like putting boulders on you, like really weighing you down. You have anxiety over money. Don't we all? We never have enough. She says the more you think about the negative part of lack, not having, you're centering on the negative. There we go back to that surrender worry card. The more you sit there and you worry about it, the more you're actually drawing in the negative side of it. Somehow flip it around. Say it again. And get it light and bright. She's pointing up. It needs to be, okay, so I know that it needs to be positive. I'm glad I have $5 to go buy me some McDonald's. I guess it probably needs to be 7 or 8 to get McDonald's anymore. So change the way that energy of money is flowing to you. Because always sitting there and worrying about it actually kind of blocks it. And I know if you don't know anything about the energy world, it's honestly the way it works. She told me to practice what I preach. I have been bad lately. I have. You know, it's funny because, you know, a lot of times a reading will come to me to do for somebody at the right time that I need to hear it too. It's really, it's kind of cool. She's got a rolling pin out. She's shaking it at me like she's gonna smack me if I don't straighten my shit up. This isn't my reading. Would you get off of me? So anyway, these cookies, they look like sugar cookies. Could be something else along that line, but they're not dark, they're not chocolate. So it's some kind of cookie, light colored cookie that she liked to make, probably make for you. So know that you will, because these are fresh, they're just coming out of the oven. So know that you'll smell that. You can be in your car, in the store, in your house, doesn't matter. You get that little whiff of that cookie, like a warm cookie. Validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her. Let her know that you know that's a sign from her. They love doing smells, sounds, electronics. It's easy for them to manipulate with their energy. So there's been a bunch of times I smell chocolate chip cookies when I wake up and I go, I don't know who it is. Even I don't know who it is. But if you acknowledge her, it kind of excites them. It's like, oh, now you know that it's me. I'm going to bring you more signs. She's talking about a water faucet dripping in your house. She's showing me the bathroom. Could be the kitchen. Doesn't have to be the bathroom. She might just be showing me a faucet. I know it sounds a little vague, but that's the way it works. So watch for your faucets. Either you have a faucet that is dripping and she's validating that she knows that, or she's going to be playing with your faucets and you'll like turn the faucet off in the bathroom, kitchen, whatever, and then leave the room and then come back later and it's dripping. It's like, or even running. It's like, how did that happen? Okay, I don't know what she's doing, but she's dancing. She's dancing. She's taking her apron and she's like, see if I can do it. Like wiggling her apron back and forth and kicking her legs out the back. Almost like a backwards can is what I want to call it. And I keep hearing the word can. I think she might have been ooh, I couldn't do the can now. So I don't know if you recently went dancing, you need to dance more. She's not saying, she's got a big old smile on her face. I love you. I appreciate you. You gave up a lot for me. I didn't like it in the end because I was totally dependent on everybody, especially you. I didn't want to take advantage of you, but I trusted you. I trusted you with my life. You think there's a couple of things that you didn't do right A couple of things you feel guilty about that you thought you could have done better for her, or maybe you boo-booed or something. She says, but it's okay. It's okay. You did everything right. You did everything the best you could. You did what I needed, which helped me pass with peace and love. And I appreciate you for that. And you will be rewarded. Sorry, sometimes my teeth don't work too good. You will be rewarded. Still didn't sound right to me. You allowed me to grow old with grace. And for that, I'm ever thankful and blessed. All right, now she's talking about an old beater of a car. An old beater. It just kind of sort of limps along. So I don't know if she had one like that or you have one like that now. She says it's better than walking. Almost like it was really kind of wore out. Is or was. What what do you really want? What will really make you happy? She says, I'm not going to tell you. It's something that's in your heart. Something you would like to do. Something maybe even off the wall. I just say maybe you want to take a painting class or take a hula class or learn to twirl a baton. I mean, whatever it is, it might be a little off the wall. There's something that you really, really would like to do, but you're not. She says it's always good to learn new things and you will meet new people when you do. And now she's twirling a baton. So I don't think that was it, but now she's doing it. Maybe she did when she was younger. I did when I was little. In dance classes, parades. Back in the day, us older people did that. Somebody's letting the cat out of the bag. And so somebody's telling a secret, or somebody's telling your secret, or you've got a secret, but somebody's letting the cat out of the bag. Doesn't seem to be quite out yet. It's like this cat is in this bag and it's just barely poking its head out. But she's not telling me if it's you or somebody else doing it, or somebody else letting your cat out of the bag. But it'll be okay, she says. Don't worry about it. So what if people know? It's none of their damn business. She couldn't have said it like that. None of their damn business. So it must be something about you. Go learn to skip down the sidewalk and not worry about anybody else's opinion if you're doing it. She says instead of learning to dance to your own drummer, learn to skip to your own beat. And she's over here on my right. She's getting really close. Usually they make my head itch when they get close. And she says, tell her I love her. Excuse me. She says, and I need to quit smoking. With that, she's going to leave. She's very proud of you. She's sorry. Did she have a problem? I mean, I cough because I smoke, but it's like really getting my throat. Did she have a problem with her throat before she left? Or maybe she couldn't communicate and it was frustrating for her because my throat's really getting its ass kicked right now. So as she's leaving, she's talking about you need to be as proud of yourself as she is of you. And the world will be your oyster. And with that, she's gone. Okay, my dear, much love to you. She's a sweet lady, looks good, feels good, very smart lady. If you have a problem of some kind, it's something that she understood when she was here. Don't ask Uncle Joe if he didn't have a pot to piss in here for financial help, from the other side, because he didn't understand how it works here. We're not automatic geniuses when we leave. I'll never make it. So something she was good at, even if it's just bending her ear. Talk to her all you want to. I promise you 1,000% she can hear you, she can see you. Even if it's just to get something off your chest, if that's what she was good at, listening, do it. And something, she's showing a feather now. I don't know where she went. She's showing a feather, little bitty white feather, like just floating down. I have actually seen them take a feather I was sitting on somebody's deck, but I could see their finger underneath it. And this feather just slowly kind of went. Then it went like this because they were playing with it with their finger, and it went like this, just so slow. So they can manipulate the easy things. So watch for the white feathers. This one's little and real fluffy. Doesn't have to be. And it'll show up in an odd place, usually. Or you may get out of your vehicle. I got out of my vehicle once, opened the door, started to step out, and this was laying there outside my truck on the ground. So it broke off of somebody's something, and knew exactly who it was from. It was to me because it's not a coincidence, but it's usually if you sit under a tree that has a bird's nest in it, that probably won't count. Anyway, much love to you, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.